Cold crush, cold crush, cold crush.
Television.
Cold crush.
Television.
Cold crush.
Television.
Cold crush.
Television.
Cold crush, cold crush, cold crush.
Television.
Worldwide.
So welcome to Cold Crush Television episode 4. My name is DJ Specifik, and for the next hour myself and Whirlwind D are going to take you on a journey into the latest hip hop videos that are currently out. We're also going to explore our regular features with 2 Minute Tells, and Dudley aka Whirlwind D is going to take you back to the late 80s, early 90s and talk about the Music of Life label here in the UK. We're also going to be exploring the graffiti scene from right across the globe with some incredible clips that have been supplied for this week's episode in Writing My Name. And we've got the Flavour G'z Crew who are going to throw it down on the turntables 1 and 2. So without further ado, let's get into a brand new video. Check this.
They found him in Africa. Found the remains of a black man that represented over 1,750,000 years of existence. They have searched and searched but cannot find the origin of the black man.
Black magic, asthmatic, causing that bad traffic. Man's habit, ragged, planet. The whole thing was grotesque. So flex, Holmes, the murder who? So what?
Why do I communicate with a colonizer's language? Between a rock and a hard place, a sandwich. I wanna dwell in a colorblind society. Beauty, variety, but I'm living in anguish. Apology bandaged, but the scars remain. Marching for generations for small change, even though that ain't in vain. Pressure bills, post-traumatic stress disorder, borderline insane.
Take these words home and think it through.
All hands on deck. I'm sick or tired of being sick or tired. Fuck offense, cause now's the time you gotta pick a side. I'm the villain, sick of feeling like I'm ostracized. Born in Britain where your pigment left you victimized. Seems our reparations will be annihilation. When black lives matter, I see you more complaining. Lack of education, of the indoctrination. It's time for confrontation, so fuck the conversation.
Check, yo. Yo, get your foot off my back, the Philly's unapologetically black. We've been persecuted for years and never get any slack. Ready to snap, yo. I'm the Huey Newton from Luton. Warning my brothers, cause when we looting, they start with shooting. If black lives mattered, would we even be here? It's the fear of a black planet and we're seeing it clear. So listen here, it's blatant racism, I want it to stop. Cause if it ain't the COVID coming to kill us, then it's the cops, yo. About to give it to you 24/7.
Yo, we're coming like QEP Newton, shooting, leading this movement. They partly televised some of the revolution. Another soul lost, my people are gonna gain. Alleviate the disdain, time to maintain. It's abominable. Black lives remain profitable. The Marcus Garvey philosophy most honorable. It's getting peak in the streets. We're aiming for the elite. Want you to reinstate the kings and the queens. You feel me?
Prepare for combat.
Whoa. Everybody's got an opinion, but everybody on the ground ain't an opinion. Cold hard facts, how you gonna get out of that? Before you fall in the trap, filter the chat, bring it back. Chaos and smoke screens are shining like beams. Star Wars, we need more Boyegas, less Han Solos. It's a community flex, have my last Rolo. And you know I love my chocolate dough. Oh boy, hey.
Black man built the pyramids geographically in the very center of a land mass, mixed with water of over 196,940,000 square miles, built the pyramids perfect center, and built what is called the greatest piece of sculpture ever fashioned in front of the pyramid, facing due east. The sun strikes it and kisses it in the face every morning at the dawn of the new day. New day.
Bring the screaming lady back. We love her. Yo. Keep it 100 like a studious Asian. Persuasion, got us bagging grams OT up in the days in the block's Cajun. We get caged in if they cave in. The motherfuckers that you scared of, my people made them. We made men, so coordinates. We off in order, fish and order wrist. Watch witches like foliates. I told you this. Associates be killers and crime lords. They grind broads. We design laws. Y'all niggas shine swords. Back at it on the real low. My niggas still getting that real dough. Low profile, just let the dope out. We moving style gracious. My circle's exempt from new faces. Keep spaces, drink cases of good shit. We hood rich, trying to get real rich like niggas who steal bricks. Conceal clips under our dicks and move gracefully. Season dripping off of my style, I dress tastefully. Steam monkfish wrapped in banana leaves. Your wave looks like a splash, I'm in the canopies. Keep green, vacuum sealed like a can of peas. You can fry supersized coriander seeds. New Jordans, fly shit furthermore. I only rock a number somebody got murdered for. I guess I'm dressed to kill, posting in Festiville. Screw face with the DeVille, looking like silk, dripping off my person. Practice excellence by myself like I'm rehearsing. Thug drug surgeon, give a facelift and A-flip. Peep out his ape spit, so get your face split. Fucking with make click, they spray quick. Rolexes, hold heckless. Gold necklace, so reckless. Blow specialist, nigga that's me fam. Do a hand in hand while I'm looking at C-SPAN. Never been a slave dog, me I'm a free man. Before I get a job I'ma sell you a G-Ram. My P-Lam preciseness, politic and prices. Catch me out in Queens, my neck's covered with ISIS. I'm 24 carats, your style is dipped in rhodium. I can't affiliate with the fake, I'm at the podium. Fluently maneuver with grace while speaking opium. Order 12 bottles right now and then we open them. Happy Thanksgiving, beloved, my speech rugged. Reppin' for the city I'm from, never above it. Cash, cake, jewels and such is all knowledge. Catch me getting polished, counting dollars, eating mollusks.
So welcome back. That was the first two tracks of tonight's show. The first one was K9 featuring G-Bag, Cy Philly, Michael Parkinson and many others of a track called Black. And then following that we had Mayhem Lauren featuring Harriet Fraud and the track was called Steam Monkfish. Let's head over to Whirlwind D to check out this week's 2 Minute Tales.
Welcome to 2 Minute Tales. And last time on Cold Crush Television we focused on legendary label Cold Sweat Records, so we thought it only right that we focus on UK stalwart Music of Life for this episode. So our story starts way back in 1986 when two prolific remixers, Simon Harris and Froggy, came together along with their business partner Chris France to set up Music of Life Records. Now the name of the label was actually taken from a track by Cerrone, and they of course would release the first record on Music of Life. But it wouldn't be till the tail end of 1986 that the label started to etch its way in terms of what we remember Music of Life for. Because a number of things happened. Firstly, their parent company, Streetwave, went out of business. At the same time, Froggy left the label. And so Chris France and Simon Harris decided to change direction. And by 1987, Music of Life was a hip-hop label. Now their first few releases were actually by US artists. However, their initial compilation, which was called Death Beats Volume 1, featured a UK track. Now, as legend tells it, this was a last minute addition. They needed an extra track, so their A&R man Derek Boland, rest in peace, came up with the goods. He came up with a track called Rock the Beat, which is an absolute classic. And that record got added to that compilation and very quickly built a name for the label and for Derek Boland, aka Derek B. So by 1987 through to 1988, Music of Life was growing in stature all the time. They were building a roster of artists that included many greats such as one of my favourite UK rap records, the incredible Demon Boys and their debut album, but also releases from the likes of MC Duke, Hijack, the She-Rockers, and many more. Now, don't get me wrong, there were a few misses along the way. We're not going to mention those misses, but the hits just kept on coming. And Music of Life, it seemed in the 80s, could do no wrong. So by the end of the 80s, Music of Life was very much the label to watch. Now, what makes Music of Life particularly interesting is they managed something in the 90s that many labels don't manage. Because not only did they, in many ways, dominate that late 80s UK hip-hop sound along with a few other UK labels, but in 1990, when styles changed, they rode that wave and very much became a driver of that new sound. Now, for me, that new sound started with this record. It is, of course, the incredible Hard Noise. And let's not forget, artists like Silver Bullet, Hijack, of course, were very instrumental in this sound as well. But Hard Noise released an incredible white label. This is, in fact, the original white label. And this record came out and was very quickly picked up and re-recorded by Music of Life, resulting in this 12-inch single, which was undoubtedly a game changer. Now, very quickly, the scene built, and Music of Life was at the centre of it. Artists like Killer Instinct, Cobalt 60, Son of Noise. There was so much going on in the early 90s, and Music of Life, once again, was very much at the zenith of this movement. Records such as this brilliant release by Son of Noise, who would of course then go on to record with Cold Sweat, were absolutely monumental UK hip-hop pieces at the time. Now, sadly, as happened with Cold Sweat, and we talked about this a little bit last time, due to the prevailing economic conditions, but also that time in the early to mid-90s when there was a big exodus of listeners, UK rap listeners, moving into different genres such as jungle. As a result, things got harder for many UK hip-hop labels. Now, Music of Life didn't actually shut doors, but they stopped releasing hip-hop in and around 94, 95. However, Music of Life certainly made a huge impact, and I think anybody who was around in the late 80s, early 90s would agree and say the same. So this episode is dedicated to the legendary label Music of Life, of course also to the legendary Derek B, rest in peace. And we're going to leave you with a Music of Life record. I'm going to go back to the start of the segment. I talked about a compilation called Death Beats Volume 1. Well, Music of Life followed this up very quickly with a second compilation called Hard as Hell. This is the compilation. And we're going to hear a track from this album in just a moment. This album had lots of the Music of Life hits at the time on, but what's really interesting is it had a track by MC Duke and a track by the Demon Boys that, other than getting released on the CD versions of their albums, wouldn't come out. So I'm going to leave you with a track by the Demon Boys called This Is the Jam.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Cut it in never. Oh yeah. Cut it in never. Oh yeah. Cut it in never. Oh yeah. Cut it in never.
Now we're gonna change the style and keep on going on. This is the jam, is the title of the song. I call it a rap, is a rhyme's not wrong. The lyrics are fresh and they're in top form. I don't bite, others don't suck or sip. Just select another sound from a rhyming kit. Girls get impressed and they're on my tip. And this is not no ego trip. If we're different, well that's a misinterpretation. Making cold cash means you have to rock the nation. Bodies get paranoid and full of isolation. And if you're feeling hot, then increase the ventilation. This is a jam. Tottenham and Hornsey is a registered resident. Crew participant, no, I ain't a president. If I was, I would reduce unemployment. I don't toy, that's why the Demon Boys, man. Moving around from week to week. Amplified sound from mic to speaker. Rhyme by day, by night, I sleep, or your rhymes on me. Put mine on me. Now on or off the mic, you know I am a Casanova. Chilling around, don't drive no Rover. Special dedication to you. If I know ya, rock it on. I'll show ya. This is a jam. DJ Devastator on the wheels of steel. And my name's Mike J. And the one Demon Z. I am the place to be on MTV. Demon Boy Crew in 1987 going on to 88. This is a jam. Yeah, like that.
What a fantastic insight into the Music of Life label there by Whirlwind D. Followed that by some live footage of the Demon Boys taken from 1987. Okay, let's get into some turntable action. All the way from Spain is Flavour G'z.
Down like burn, motherfucker, burn.
Yo, check. Hey, yo. Another cyanide scripture from the fly obnoxious. Pyrex, pop profit, popping a Glock at 85ers. Plenty paid, pumping wavy product. Everything I did been legendary like Davy Crockett. Pigs got my name and number on the docket for a few cases. Got away with mad more shit cause I did it faceless. Masked up on some lucha libre shit. Streets display greatness. I pull your bitch and she polished the dick like abrasive. Wise minds is who I socialize and congregate with. Currency to conversation. Only coincide with comment is drugs and street jargon in my content. Bar marksman, fuck who you are, I'm arson. I hope God forgive our sins. I know she logged in. We been wildin' out, no funny shit. Making slaps in and out of houses, turn the thousands into money clip. Play the game, understand highs and lows come with it. I seen it both in plenty ways. I know Pookie and Money Mitch. Bad rich bitches and depressed hoes who cut their wrists. I say all that to say niggas can't fuck with this. Live from the ugliest, still thuggin', mix the Margiela with the rugby shit. Touch the bucks and make them quadruple, fuck doubling. We hustlin', daily keep the pesos coming in. Live from the ugliest, still thuggin', mix the Margiela with the rugby shit. Touch the bucks and make them quadruple, fuck doubling. We hustlin', daily keep the pesos coming. Hey yo, your work weak, this that China raw. Go to the fiends trying to find a score. Your shit poor with minor draw. Of course, some mics are more like Mike Myers, your Mandy Moore. Noise candy 4, draw and blame the pocket handy. Born at your bandana, my grandma is far from amateur. This that, gold razor blade, witch doctor, fly slick rap. Auto Mac with the kickback, boil crack acid in the foil out for big stacks. That's a definite. Now I got it lit, though I've been through mad shit like Hugh Glass and Revenant. Fire when I pull up like Kane entrance in wrestling. Mask on my face like I'm measuring heroin. Everything I write on the pad and script is medicine. To bust your head like mescaline, excellent. Peace to my A likes in this way of life. Weighing white, making every cutty pay the price. Aim and stay precise, gamble life, shaking dice. I'm not to be taken light. I elevated from my days of strife. Now I'm boo, bicking back. You niggas kicking chicken scratch. Fuck out of here. Live from the ugliest, still thuggin', mix the Margiela with the rugby shit. Touch the bucks and make them quadruple, fuck doubling. We hustlin', daily keep the pesos coming in. Live from the ugliest, still thuggin', mix the Margiela with the rugby shit. Touch the bucks and make them quadruple, fuck doubling. We hustlin', daily keep the pesos coming in.
So that was Rome Streets and a track called The Ugliest, and before that we were over in Spain checking out Flavour G'z on the ones and twos. Okay, let's get into those incredible graffiti clips with Writing My Name.
The Cold Crush Television. We now present The Cold Crush.
Just writing my name. Writing my name. Writing my name. And graffiti, 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 graffiti on the wall.
The MTA told us a subway train that had been painted with graffiti. Flip-flop, I was out the workshop. MC's flip-flop, I was out the workshop.
So welcome back, and thank you to everybody that submitted clips for the Writing My Name feature. As you can see, it's going from strength to strength with some really gritty footage from right across the globe. Without further ado, let's head into a brand new video by my man Chrome, featuring Super JB, showing us all why the DJ is that backbone of hip-hop.
This the man with the dope cut, slicing up the wax with that shit that makes you go and see. Cut it in half, slow it down or speed it up, and when I'm rocking on the mic, he's on the car stage. Well, now you guessed it, it's a DJ track. Talking about the man behind the wheel who keeps it moving at the back. Without further ado, let me introduce you to my DJ. Yes, you may.
Hey yo, this is Phil Most Chill, out to kill, Corona beard in full effect. And you are watching my people Specifik and Whirlwind D on the Cold Crush television show.
It's time now for our flashback section. And we're going to go back about 4 or 5 years to a track that appeared on this CD that celebrated the Bridge Hip Hop Festival in Newcastle. Now the track in question is a beautiful track. It's a track I love. I give you Daydreams by Holly Flow Lightly.
Caught in the middle, stuck in between the place where you and I were meant to be. Torn by a riddle, busted the seams, and now I'm always living in my daydreams. Daydreams, they scream, take heed, keep clean, and now I'm always living in my daydreams, they scream, take heed, keep clean, and now I'm always a higher state of consciousness. It's evolution in the truth that's in each one of us. From our cerebral cell that serves we well to burning stars. It might be light years away, but Camelot ain't that far. Now I remember why they burnt their brass. And so I ask you while you're bending over fast cars, does it fill your heart with hope or maybe false charge? Got a clear complexion but she's covered in scars. You see, I don't wanna have kids in a world that's filled with orphans. Don't wanna buy shit clothes when they make people poorer. Don't wanna put shit up our nose when fathers get aborted. Imaginary borders where the poorest get deported. I don't wanna gorge on the morbid chicken that I ordered, and I don't wanna get slaughtered on the quarter that I sorted. They're telling tales like Geoffrey Chaucer. History altered when time gets tortured. How the fuck can you move forward? But I'm caught in the middle, stuck in between the place where you and I were meant to be. Were meant to be. Lately, I've been talking on the red dragon. Create canyons, magic happens when I'm adding. Throw shit on the floor, shout some more, slam another door. Throw lights from great heights, pianos getting smashed in. I rage, red, create dread. That snaps a cases full of lead. To no applause of all the clauses pausing in my head. You can't unscreen the words you said, but you can forgive your peers for all the legions that they bled. All of a sudden I saddened, journaling got abandoned. I made my bed and lie in it and died by what happened. I fight with fire, don't give me access to matches. Cause like an arsonist, I blow real quick and knock down the hatches. In the doghouse, got locked out. Spasm when my hand I spocked out. Surprisingly eyes for go so high with rage, it's all said dropped out, perfect popped out. You can't unscreen the words you said. Can't forgive your peers for all the legions that they bled. Daydreams, they scream, take heed, keep it. And now I'm always living in my for the answers when you don't know what the question is. Pressure cooker starting, tension flips and then you slip a disc. Split a spliff before you split her lip with iron fist. She who shows her hate with gifts vibrates down on the lower drifters. Fucked up ish coming out from my esophagus. And when we were kids, I guess it's buried in unconsciousness. Now look what you did, spend all your money on the platypus. You hold out for apocalypse but forgot about your competence. Got more vicious cycles in the Tour de France. I need peace like a baby sleeping in a mother's arms. But I'm paralysed like too much K. Charm but can't dance. Was basking in the ambience when someone called an ambulance. That's why I never asked, it got retarded from the start. Prescribe myself with art and studied tablets that were carved. Every time I take a charge, a grave reminder of the valve in my heart. Reliving scenes from the past, the same mask, different cast. Caught in the middle, stuck in between the place where you and I were meant to be. Torn by a riddle, busted the seams, and now I'm always living in my daydreams. Daydreams, they scream, take heed, keep it. And now I'm always living in my daydreams, they scream, take heed, keep it. And now I'm always living in my daydreams.
Thank you, Whirlwind D. That's an incredible flashback video of the Holly Flow Lightly. Let's move forward into a quick one taken from the Ill Circus EP featuring the incredible Cymatic.
You know I get down. Get down. You know I get
So I'm just meditating. 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 So I'm just meditating.
So let's jump into the time machine for a second and head back to 2015. One of the most incredible jams I've ever had the pleasure of being involved with, warming up for Public Enemy. And this live section is the incredible Uncle Mic Nitro.
Baptized in the blaze of your former glory. Wage war machine, lyrical fury. Screaming evil, flow fly from my proper people. Not the evil, the beat killer, nice to meet you. The meat grinder, it's the right flow. C544, washing up your skull if you run your gum. Slow for shotgun, call your one gun. Emotional rappers, stop crying on your drums. Iron them out, put a crease in their tight trousers. Lay flowers at the great side of my cowards. Mic Nitro. Jump powder, burn rappers, all of fire, rhyme this be louder. Cheeky Croucher, not really wanting round here for all my people down here. This is some underground shit, Iron Mike. Fallen angel, highway to hell, holding on to my halo. I am indestructible, nameplate Nitro. I am combustible, I am Volcano. Iron Mike. Fallen angel, highway to hell, holding on to my halo. I am indestructible, nameplate Nitro. I am combustible, yo, I am Volcano. Phantom of the opera, roll up on you like Kurt Connors. Lizard monster, forked up curse rocking. Spurt nonsense, hurt guns fairly often. Fairy tale rappers, happiness and what happened. Slapping rappers get slapped on a jabberwock. Act cocky in a bow, get jabberwock. Bow forward, dragon punch, slow flamethrower. Lawnmower man, mind blow, Krakatoa. And just show up, and come back to blow the fuck up. To show kids how to spin or how to shut the fuck up. Never bring the rockers, schizophrenic like suckers. IG-88, mind state bounty hunter. Rowdy nutter, rock rhymes through a cloudy judgment. Any bound that I choose to rhyme it. Proudly pop out mental rules on all you custards. Axel Jim Duggan, rugged when I put the mic. Iron Mike, fallen angel. Highway to hell, holding on to my halo. I am indestructible, nameplate Nitro. I am combustible, I am Volcano. Iron Mike, fallen angel. Highway to hell, holding on to my halo. I am indestructible, nameplate Nitro. I am combustible, I am Volcano. You know what it is, yeah? You know what it is? Volcanoes erupting. Volcanoes erupting. Feel that current effect. Volcanoes erupting. Make yourselves lively tonight. How many times are you gonna see Public Enemy? Where's my rowdy crew tonight? Rowdy crew, make some fucking noise!
Wild out, Big Thames Winter, Beeline, Boston, South Coastal.
And what a night that was, certainly one to remember. Okay, let's jump into two videos back to back. RJ Payne, follow that by Benito Loco, an incredible remix of Scarface.
Yeah, murder in less than 60 seconds. You already know what I'm about to do. Hold up, man. Matter of fact, fuck you.
Baby, don't go.
It's time to bounce.
See, I was tired and fatigued.
Let's go, Payne.
A couple steps from retiring from the league, but I'm fire, nigga, please. I said before I hang up my jersey, I got some things I wanna try before I leave. Listen,
y'all.
Started dropping bars on the Instagram, co-signed by legendary stars. I had instant fans. Cleaned up my whole act. I'm talking spick and span. Lord Jamar support them, transform me to a different man.
Let's go.
Name started buzzing, got some better backing.
And then what happened?
Then that I'll be sure record happened. Sheesh, I'm just thankful God let it happen. Last time a nigga got applause is when the tech was clapping. This real talk, I don't like frontin'. Everyone from Missy to Buster done hit that like button.
That's facts.
Now every day I wake up and I write something. Rappers hate me like the side nigga they wife fucking. I'm here forever like Tupac name. The world famous Kid Capri, then doo-wop came. Then murder in 60 seconds, review my name. I put points on the board, nigga, luau dang. They see the work, they believe in the hunger now. I went berserk, that's the reason I run around. Every verse I'm squeezing 100 rounds. I'm now headed mainstream, I'm leaving the underground, gone.
I can't believe that this is happening to
You
us.
believe this?
We made vows to never depart.
It's a time and a place for everything, baby. Word up.
I turn my head
To what?
to see if you're hurt. Cause I also feel it.
Where?
Deep in my heart.
As we continue on, come on. So what you talking about? You promised to stay with me. I know. I know.
I guess you knew and blew a good thing. Baby.
Hey,
keep it going.
Without 7 projects in 2017, respected, I developed the work ethic they never seen.
Never.
Got my mind right, built a better team. Now we specialize in dope, I got that Medellin. Shout to Chino XL and the Godfather. My nigga Mike's on and Saigon the Yardfather. With every cosign that make my bars harder. Plus Jamal got me plugged in like a car charger. And then with Lord Tariq it get more than deep. He told Vlad TV I'm the future for destroying beats. Guess it comes down to talent. I got more to teach. The shit I do right is too tight to let water leak. Shout to K Slate for showing love as well. That gotta mean I'm dope. If I ain't hot, I can't fucking tell. I say a prayer, thank God. Then I puff a L, pull out the pad and pen, and then it's time to get these suckers hell.
Come on.
Shout to Big Twin, he support the pain. Black Thought be dropping gems, I was taught the game. I was fighting for the fans, but it bought the fame. I shine on my own, that's the reason I never bought a chain. Yuck Mouth and Sauce Money gave a major blessing. They on my upcoming album, those was my favorite sessions. Pete Rock gave me beats, 2 great selections. Now it's squad, I'm gone. It only take a second.
I can't believe that this is happening to us.
It's more like a lesson.
We made vows to never depart.
Oh, you rappers trying to pop off. Y'all trying to transition, right?
I turn my head
to that.
To see if you're hurt.
To that other side.
'Cause I also
to that money.
feel it
You gotta
my
follow this blueprint right here. Do what, baby?
You said you'll never leave me. I said I'll never leave you. But fairy tales don't always come true. No. You promised to stay with me. I promised to stay with you. I guess you knew and blew a good.
When I went for a job and they sent me to the state employment agency, you know what they told me? Well, I see you have a minor infraction here for public intoxication while driving a motor vehicle. So I said, what that mean? I did 3 tours over there, 2 voluntary tours. You didn't say nothing about that little infraction when I was over there fighting and killing people.
You are nothing but unorganized, grabastic pieces of amphibian shit. You are pukes. You are the lowest form of life on Earth. You are not even human fucking beings.
I'm in this motherfucking jungle, doing killings from a punk motherfucker that I don't know. Guns pointed at me daily. My enemy wants me dead, but I can't let my enemy fade. And plus my parents want their son strong. And even worse than that, I think my parents want their son home. So I ride, cause I can't die. Promised mama I was making it home, and I can't lie. So I'm loading up this motherfucking 6-0 with this 100-round clip so I can get your motherfucking ass, Mr. Enemy. Cause if I fucked up and slipped, then you be killing me. Now what the fuck is this USA? Uncivilized snakes in a true worst way, motherfuck Uncle Sam. This bitch is trying to punk me. Rather die for my hood than for my motherfucking country. I'm on the motherfucking run from the GIs. They told me never drop my gun. I can see why. Because these motherfucking gooks shoot to kill. Fuck around and make a minor mistake and get your cap peeled. I'm shooting hair on to stay calm. Deep in these motherfucking jungles of numb. Dodging napalm. And I got enemies on both sides. Not long ago we couldn't vote in this bitch, but still my folks died. I shouldn't have registered for this motherfucking war, but it's the motherfucking law. And only my hood is what I cry for. Because the United shit that I should die for. I might as well take my strap and aim that bitch at my own head. Cause I'm among the walking dead.
You will not laugh. You will not cry. You will learn by the numbers. I will teach you.
I walk through this motherfucker barefoot, ain't burning up the ships of your motherfucking naked. Then I swim cross hit your motherfucking soldiers. Hold up, gave them to the face of the marine and turning over. Told you, military life is for busters. Tell them MIAs and POWs fuck them. Know the M11s and let's start this combat zone, if you will. I see the target. Let me get ready for this motherfucking killer and show you motherfuckers Vietnam's maddest villain. I'm breathing down the back of your motherfucking arm, busting through they base as they scatter screaming more. Now I got the motherfucking swords by the bombs. That be all you can be, shit ain't gon' help his ass at all. I recommend some help from the force, but the force ain't the sort. Take it from the walking dead man with the purple heart.
I am hard, but I am fair. There is no racial bigotry here. I do not look down on niggers, kikes, wops, or greasers. Here you are all equally worthless.
Feel the wrath of the motherfucking combat. Stumping through the zone where the niggas say the war at. Niggas driving round with they tanks and they shotgun. Screams of the wounded give me chills as I pop one. I got one. Blast. Bodies dropping fast as I mash. Crash through the barricade on that ass. Mash. Motherfucking murder by the shot. Rosé. So understand a nigga when I say it's on. Niggas draw down if you will. The only way I'm quitting if you bitches get me killed. For real. Only 18 years of youth. But walking down this bitch like the king of the truth. Salute. For what? Ain't no love in this country. Everything a nigga get, these motherfuckers trying to take it from me. I'm walking dead with the lead. Eyes bloodshot red with Novocaine running through my forehead. So turn your life in my hands and take a walk with this motherfucking walking dead man.
I wanna kill every motherfucker who made me go over there.
Who the fuck said that? Who's the slimy little communist shit twinkle-toed cocksucker down here who just signed his own death warrant? Nobody, huh?
Thank you all for watching Cold Crush Television. Until the next time, peace.
So that's about it from myself, Whirlwind and Specifik. Until next time, we out.
Yeah. America. Yeah. They say America. Wonder why they scared of you. Intercontinental ballistic and aerodynamic missiles swiftly go barrier. Areas on aircraft carriers cover areas. Oil companies invest money, the more the merrier. Marrying adversaries and burying secrets quicker than WikiLeaks at the beacon. The hope keeps most inferior. While we watching on CNN, like how can voters be serious? Well, they've been out there and been fearing us, and their safety net was cut, leaving all of them furious. Curious to break the mold and make America great again. The future most hated story now that's ever told. Tiki tortures mental hold, claiming they were here first but forgot about the Seminole. Comanche, Cherokee, Winnebago, and Navajo rather would name a truck after instead of reparations and paying the back like half the dough. I'll call the cause of these lots to Chevy inbred or Chrysler smallpox. Exposed the whole top from the president to the wrong cops on the opposite side of the law. It's like they almost applaud when they leave a boy shot. Keep cheering on your team, fam. Play the Spangled Banner song and sing it like you mean it, man. Just sing it like you mean it, man. Just sing it like you fuck you. I mean that I'm done too. All the wall like it's Sun Tzu. Mic checking, it's 1-2. Not just the Trump's fuck Mikado, that Kelly Carter wake up too. Whole country's been sodomizing, hate idolizing that biased time in the Facebook feed till you stand on the sideline judging. Yeah, nothing will change you in front of your cousin. Never. Nothing is really the same and no one is budging. And not even none of us frontin'. Having enough of them body is something. If I need to change it, it's probably now. It's like we had a slight concussion. So watch it all repeat itself. History precedes itself. Genocide and torture leads a cause for corporate greed and wealth. Not me. Mach 3. Bombs hit us, compliments of Francis Scott Key. Fuck 'em. They say America. They say America.
Original Statue of Liberty was a black woman breaking the chains. The verse of the national anthem threatened runaway slaves. They put our sons in the grave and tell us slums to be thankful we saved. Land of the free and home of the brave, but nigga behave. Second class treatment, they call us ungrateful. Claim Christian but bomb churches, they hateful. You lack empathy unless it's the same color you seeing. White Americans think they whiter than Europeans. Evangelical, stop preaching. When judgment day comes, you the demon. That ain't Jesus love you teaching. Christ never said build that wall, lock her up. You worship a buck and God we trust, dollar buck. A male animal, that's what they used to call us. Force boys to breed with their parent, the original meaning of motherfucker. You are some sick people. Ain't got the nerve to call Kaepernick a son of a bitch. Saint Savage stood on our broken bodies to get rich. Protest peacefully and take a knee. The revolution was fought for no kings or queens. So when they start demanding we swear filthy to a flag, they dropped 2 nuclear bombs on Japan. And didn't Germany start that war? Time after time they invade sovereign lands. Your president loves patriotic Americans, but the Confederate flag is a symbol of treason. The NRA funds domestic terrorists. Wasn't Muslims who left Las Vegas bleeding.
They say America, 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 America. They say America, America. Wonder why they scared of you.
Cold crush, cold crush, cold crush.
Television.
Cold crush.
Television.
Cold crush.
Television.
Cold crush.
Television.
Cold crush, cold crush, cold crush, cold crush.
Television.
Worldwide.